injury arm, I'm the corporation, stem sheet metal frame. Gordon Ingram blueprint, architecture, engineering pain. An open bolt mechanism, cyclic rate of high frequency terror. Subsonic 45 is CP0, tolerance of error. Strategic level suppressor, swallowed with thermal kinetic saturation. Operation, I'm crossing the lethal line. I'm in militia geometry, unholy dispersion on close quarter space. The breach face slamming forward, obliterating in the target's face. 32 rounds empty in a blood lane. Get an execution, leaving the whole sector dead. Muzzle climb rising, chaos and change. Annihilating the structural grid that was believed. 32 rounds empty in a blood lane. Get an execution, leaving the whole sector dead. Muzzle climb rising, chaos and change. Annihilating the structural grid that was believed. Tactical reload, manual insertion. The guide rod is friction, locked under pressure. Ejecting grip sees every dimensions, measuring death by a lethal compressor. The canvas for stabilizing the recool. Trajectory spreading like shrapnel inside of the room. Hydrostatic shockwave expanding through tissue, accelerating the process of imminent doom. Perforating vital parameters, lethal fragments dissolving the terminal biological state. No deceleration, leaving limits striking the primary seal in the absolute core of amid fate. Chaos and change! Annihilating the structural grid that was believed. 32 runs empty in a blur. Chemical execution, leaving the whole sector dead. Muzzle climb rising, chaos and change! Annihilating the structural grid that was believed. The open bolt locks back. The chamber stays empty. Nothing but cold carbon remains. Every lobby loading, the coordinates are set in blood. Dead silence activated, moving through the concrete mud. Drop shot in the corner, tactical sprint, reloading the drum. Air striking, coming the active standing pressure, making you numb. Hear the hit marker clicking, stacking the bodies, clearing the room. Red on the radar, mechanical horror, delivering doom. Run from the red zone, the shadows are closing the door. Forward can save you, but bodies are covering the floor. Forward to achieve, the counter is climbing so high. Watch the chopper gunner raining down hell from the sky. Run from the red zone, the shadows are closing the door. perforated concrete barriers, stacking the casualties flat on the blood-soaked floor. 30 rounds rocking in a curved steel shell, raining heavy shrapnel through the depth of hell. Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat, the barrel spitting flame. Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat, forgetting every name. The Lashnikov architecture, total global stage. Built kinetic trauma, overpowering the brain. 30 rounds rocking in a curved steel shell, raining heavy shrapnel through the depth of hell. Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat, the barrel spitting flame. Rat-tat-tat-tat-tat, forgetting every name. The Lashnikov architecture, total global stage. Kinetic trauma, overpowering the brain. Verschluss geschlossen. Magazin leer. The Iron Curtain falls. Asymmetric mechanics, cutting edge submachine design, super V recoil mitigation, keeping the trajectory in line, redirecting the kinetic energy downward through the frame. .45 ACP chamber arresting the target's name. Closed bolt ignition, military grade polymer unibetter shell, futuristic tactical hardware dragging the perimeter to hell. Extended Glock magazine, feeding the violent green. No particle rise when the shadows begin to weave. Emptying the payload in a fraction of a thread, channeling the cyclic speed of absolute death.
Respect the architecture, non-linear kinetic slide, pure technocratic terror, nowhere left for you to hide.
Extended Glock magazine, feeding the violent green. No particle rise when the shadows begin to weave. Emptying the payload in a fraction of a thread, channeling the cyclic speed of absolute death.
Declarative architecture, tactical control. Respect the architecture, non-linear kinetic slide, pure technocratic terror, nowhere left for you to hide.
1,200 rounds per minute, accelerating the destruction of the vital tissue block. Lower access barrel alignment, think the numbers of flippers over the mechanical shot. Too clearance, this will preference a little clearing the structural choke points with surgical speed. Terminal ballistic lacerations into the entire enemy squad, left to bleed. They continue rails loaded with infrared lasers, tracking the motion and freezing absolute dark. Uncompromised high cyclic combustion, leaving a permanent radioactive shadow unmarked.
Extended Glock magazine, feeding the violent green. No matter power, let the silos begin to win. Emptying the payload in a fraction of a breath, channeling the cyclic speed of absolute death.
Respect architecture, non-linear kinetic slide, pure technocratic terror, nowhere left for you to hide.
Extended Glock magazine, feeding the violent green. No matter power, let the silos begin to win. Emptying the payload in a fraction of a breath, channeling the cyclic speed of absolute death.
Respect the architecture, non-linear kinetic slide, pure technocratic terror, nowhere left for you to hide.
The German tactical engineering, calculated absolute control. Roller delay, blowback system, swallowing the target soul. Firing from a closed bow position, surgical accuracy defined. 9x19 parabellum, leaving all defenses behind. Coldo burned off manufacturies like steel receiver frame. Fluted chamber extraction, eliminating every footprint and name. 30 rounds loaded in a curved crack track. Surgical precision when the shadows attack. Spinning high velocity lead through the night. Blinding out every remaining line. Heckler and Kojic, kick to tactical control. Pure mechanical terror swallowing your soul. 30 rounds loaded in a clean curved track. Surgical precision when the shadows attack. Surgical precision when the shadows attack. Spinning high, lost into the night. Blinding out every remaining light. Hack to a catch, tactical terror swallowing your soul. Spinning high, lost into the night. Blinding out every remaining light. Hack to a catch, tactical terror swallowing your soul. 3-round burst selector activated, high cyclic speed cutting through the vest. Submachine gun geometry, cutback execution pressing deep into the chest. Naval trigger group assembly, necking up for perfection under heavy stress. Perforating the vital organs, leaving the structure of perimeter in absolute distress. Low recoil trajectory, maintaining the group and neutralizing every threat in a flash. Company pop is building in the breach, tactical operation turning flesh into ash. Surgical precision when the shadows attack. Spinning high velocity into the night. Blending out every remaining light. Hack and took attack to tactical control. Mechanical terror swallowing your soul. Spinning high velocity into the night. Blending out every remaining light. Hack and took attack to tactical control. Mechanical terror swallowing your soul.
System Beregal, magazine ausgeworfen. The operation terminates now.
The midnight sky, green phospholuminescence, watching all the targets die. Infiltrating the perimeter, silence baffles operational and call. Paperwork, no record, just a classified contract to all. Heartbeat, monitors blinking on the tactic they display. Laser indicators painting targets, spotting ultimate decay. In of existence, erasing the jig of political grid. Exterminating every single asset that the shadows hid. Machine gun fire neutralized within a fraction of time. Stack the casualties deep in the corridor, completing the military crime. Ordnance exploding, fragmentation slicing through fiber and ballistic vest. No humanitarian inspire, putting the absolute terminal physics to test. Bleeding out inside the kill zone, nowhere left to run.
beneath the dying sun.
Target neutralized. Mission accomplished. Inside the base.
Arctic warfare paradigm. Sub-zero freezing breath. .338 Lapro Magnum delivering structural death. Staring through the Schmidt and Bender optics 1200 meters away. Adjusting for the windage and elevation. Paint the target gray.
Locking the coordinates, breaking the structural defenses down with the lead. Muscle velocity, packing the lethal velocity, leaving the territory dead. Uncompromising mechanical execution, cutting the target straight in two. Freezing the environment, completing the contract, leaving no dynamic clue. One shot through the blinding white, everything goes cold. No one's left in the valley when the iron grip takes hold. Freezing in the shadows, watching the lifelines fade. Left to rot inside the trenches that the winter made.
Arctic warfare magnum, absolute ballistic precision. Terminating every target with cold systematic vision. Cold metal chassis pressed tight against the frozen, unforgiving ground. Watching the vapor from the breath evaporate without a single sound. The tactical parameters are settling inside the eerie midnight zone. Isolating every movement, leaving all the casualties completely unknown. Now the temperature is dropping low, bleeding through the tactical gear. Screaming out into the empty void, nobody is left alive to hear. The ballistic shockwave paralyzing everything inside the target block. Breaking down the skeletal foundation, FNAP's a no dynamic shock. One shot through the blinding white, everything goes cold. No one's left in the valley when the iron grip takes hold. Freezing in the shadows, watching the lifelines fade. Left to rot inside the trenches that the winter made. Arctic warfare magnum, absolute ballistic precision. Terminating every target with cold systematic vision.
Je recharge la balle, la culasse se bloque, la cible est verrouillée dans le froid. Impact balistique brise la boîte crânienne, plus aucune chance, aucun droit. La vitesse supersonique brise le silence, pas le temps de crier dans l'enfer. Hémorragie dans le blizzard arctique, le sang coule sur la terre de fer. Flash, caché dans la tempête, je traque les empreintes sur la glace, seul aussi de traces. Et j'ajuste un mécanique sans pitié, le contrat est rempli et soudain je m'efface. Le projectile traverse le gilet, destruction totale de la cible dans la zone de tir. Rien ne peut stopper la trajectoire du plomb, il ne reste plus rien qu'un sombre souvenir. Target illimité.